Hello everyone, this is Tricky and welcome back to another video. This is episode 7 of the top 10 creepiest Pokemon fusions. If you are new to my channel, this is a top 10 series, so if you would like to go check out the other videos, there is a link down in the description and you can go check out the other ones. There's cool, creepy, funny, cute, and all that other good stuff, I guess. On screen right now are the viewer fusions. This is all artwork submitted to me by fans of the series, and you can also send me art as well. All you gotta do is follow me on Twitter, tag me in the picture, and include hashtag TrickyFusions, because if you don't include the hashtag, I ain't ever gonna find it. Also, since I cannot really tell you guys if I'm live streaming on Twitch anymore, always assume that I will be streaming every time that I upload a video. So I'll be streaming right after this, but I'm not actually telling you that because I'm not really allowed to. So while you're enjoying the lovely Tricky Fusions, you should you know, just click on the link in the description and I'll see you there. Anyway, with all of that out the way, I have a lot of creepy fusions to show you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. At number 10, we have a Stantler and a Claydol fusion. This was drawn by BioRobo, and this is absolutely terrifying. If this was in Bambi, I wouldn't really blame them for wanting to shoot at it. Okay, I just put myself in feels. Oh my god, Bambi. Anyway, this is a very simple fusion, but it kind of gets the job done. Like, if I saw this on a dark corner whenever I'm driving somewhere, I would be absolutely terrified because, you know, it has eyes all around its freaking head, so there's no way that you could really, like, hide behind it or to the side of it. It will see you, like, forever. So, obviously, it has the head of a Claydol, the body of a Stantler. The little thingies in between its eyeballs kind of look more pointy. It kind of reminds me of teeth. Kind of reminds me of a little spider deer. Honestly, if it had more legs, I would be haunted for the rest of my life because, spider deer? That sounds wonderful. Spider deer, okay, anyway. The name given to this fusion is Claytler. Ugh. Moving on to number 9, we have a Haunter and a Scyther fusion drawn by the Elka. Kill this, please. I want it to die. Then again, this thing wouldn't even be able to die because it would be a ghost type Pokemon. It has little floaty scythe hands. That's not nice, man. He looks like he's a butthole, you know what I mean? Obviously, the more realistic looking artwork is gonna look a lot more creepy than the, you know, the usual cartoon stuff. If I didn't know any better, I wouldn't think this would be a Pokemon fusion. If anything, it reminds me more of Alien or anything from that universe. Well, without the long tail and the freaky face hugger things, which I am absolutely terrified of. Can you imagine if we made another fusion series where we fuse Pokemon with other monsters from other shows? Haunter and a face hugger? Yeah, I would want to die. A name for this fusion could be Haunter. My name is Haunter, everyone. He became so much less creepy. My name is Haunter, everyone. I'm gonna scare you. Moving on to number 8, we have a Tentacruel and a Lapras fusion, drawn by GlitchedVirus. If this was in the water, I would never go swimming again. Then again, I never really leave my house to swim. Anyway, it's like a mixture of the Kraken and the Loch Ness Monster, but in a way, it's kind of refreshing. I rarely get any Lapras fusions, so I guess it's nice to finally see a Lapras fusion. I'm getting the vibes that this thing would love to hide underneath the water, and then just wait until you step on its shell and then it would just pop up and eat you. But its eyes are inside of its mouth. How would that actually work? Would it be able to see you as it's eating you? Or would it swallow its eyeballs? Or, guys, I don't really know. Please let me know in the comment section below. I'm at a loss here. A name for this fusion could be Tentacruel. And since we're already talking about Tentacruel, moving on to number 7, we have a Tentacruel and a Marowak fusion, drawn by Trey Barks. There's many things about this that I don't like. This kind of reminds me of something that you would see in like a steampunk movie or a game. Instead of having slimy tentacles all over the place, it has pipes. And that is so freaking creative. I've never seen anything like this before. The creepiest thing to me is its mouth. Just the details about that little horn or whatever that thing is coming out of its mouth, and like everything, how it just kind of wraps around it and it just protrudes. I'm professional. My commentary is always very, very informative. The only way that I imagine this thing eating is like stabbing something with its little pokey thing and then using its little tentacles as a straw. I was gonna make a that sucks joke, but nah, I'm not gonna do it. The name given to this fusion is Maricruel. Also, a quick reminder, be sure to check out all of the artists in the description below. I'd really appreciate it, and they would too. These videos wouldn't be around if it wasn't for them, so go and check them out, say that Tricky sent you, and give them love. Thank you very much. At number 6, we have a Hypno and a Jinx fusion. This was drawn by Wild Hypno, and second of all, why? Why is this a thing? Hypno's already creepy. Jinx is already freaking even creepier, and now they're together, and now Hypno's wearing a bra. There's not really that much to say about this one, just nah. A name for this fusion could be No. Moving on. Taking our number 5 spot, we have a Slowpoke and a Muck fusion. This was drawn by T-Von, and I cannot help but feel sorry for this poor creature. I've said so in past videos that gaping mouths freak me out by a lot. And of course, this fusion has a gaping mouth. Something in scary movies that terrify me is whenever someone's jaw is broken. So if you guys have seen The Grudge or Mirrors or anything like that, there's people with broken jaws there and their mouths are huge and their tongue is hanging out and there's blood everywhere. It's freaking weird. I'm not gonna post it here because even though I'm already showing graphic pictures anyway. But I don't want to show it because I don't want to Google it. And it's not blood, but it's still like a tar and it's very gross. And its mouth is probably dripping at all times. But what if this actually became a ghost poison type? And this is what happens if a Slowpoke gets stuck in poison tar. Okay, I just made myself sad. I shouldn't say these things. But anyway, the artist did a fantastic job. This is definitely creepy. I wouldn't want this on my doorstep. The detail is perfect. And oh my god. The name given to this fusion is MuPo. Moving on to number 4, we have a Qbone and a Rayquaza fusion. This was drawn by Cat and a Crown, and this is creepy, but I want one. I need it in my life. We have a lovely description, and I'm going to read it for you. I'm not going to read all of it because it's going to take too much time, but if you would like to read it on your own time, of course, the link is in the description below, and you can check out the picture and read it. Rayquaza are dangerous mountain-dwelling Pokemon that are uncommon in the wild. Voracious and with a killer appetite that has been known to include humans in the past, Rayquaza are primarily ambush predators. Oh, that's great. This thing will sneak up on you and eat you. Their dens are littered with bones and previous kills and victories, allowing them to lie in wait, camouflage perfectly amongst the long dead using their naturally occurring bone armor. That's so freaking cool and so creepy. Form a bond with a Pokemon such as this requires great effort, time, and sometimes sacrifice. So you may lose an arm or a leg or maybe your head, but it's fine. It's worth it if you get to tame one of these things. But anyway, this is Rayquaza, the vicious Pokemon, ground dragon, created by Cat and Crown. I want it for my birthday. Moving on to number 3, we have a Jigglypuff and a Gengar fusion drawn by Pandico. Why? I'll be honest with you. Me and Jigglypuff don't get along that well. Jigglypuff has always been one of my least favorite Pokemon besides Mr. Mime. This is a creepy gremlin crackhead hedgehog that it's very hard to explain. I just don't like it. The detail in the eyes, how it looks all bloodshot, is probably my favorite little detail about this. Just looking at its creepy feet, they're all bony looking. At first glance, whenever I was going through the fusions, I thought this was a Clefable and a Gengar fusion, mostly because of the little creepypasta or like the myth that Gengar is a dead Clefable or something like that, or the shadow of a Clefable, which is also one of my favorite Pokemon theories, but now I can see Jigglypuff's features a lot more. This is a terrifying fusion. If this thing snuck up on me, I would impale it, drown it with holy water. It doesn't look too ghostly, so maybe it would remain just a full-fledged fairy type, maybe. The name given to this fusion is Jigglypuff. Moving on to number 2, we have depression, maybe a little bit of anxiety mixed in there too. This thing upsets me. This is a Mewtwo and a Pinsir fusion drawn by Anna Novik. It has a giant ass mouth, and its tail looks like chewed up bubblegum, and I want it to go away. This thing's freaking terrifying. Like, I really wish that I could have like 2 number 1s because this was really, really hard. Between this one and the other one, like Jesus Christ on a bicycle, dude. In a way, it kind of reminds me of Outlast. All of the creepy characters on there are like demented, skinny looking human things. Of course, they don't have pincer mouths or anything like that, but just the way the coloration is and how the body is all skinny, kind of looks like skin and bones type of thing, reminds me of Outlast. If I got cornered by this thing, I don't even know what I would do. I'll probably just finish myself off just to help him out or something. On top of being extremely terrifying in appearance, I could see this thing being really stinky. I know that's a very random detail, but this thing looks like it stinks really bad. Also, it would have Mewtwo's powers. This is Death, the fusion. If this thing was real, we'll die. The name given to this fusion is Pintu. Now, before I reveal number 1, I would just like to remind you to check out all of the art credits in the description below. And be sure to check out all of the other fusion videos as well. The playlist is also down there somewhere. Taking our number 1 spot is horrible. We have an Omastar and a Mr. Mime fusion. This was drawn by Shyla. I'm very sad. I can't even describe to you how disturbed I am. Like, I can't even look at it for too long. I don't like Mr. Mime as a, like, standalone Pokemon. And now this is a thing. And I am very upset and I don't like it. Everything about it is bad. I don't want it here. I want to know your exact thoughts on this lovely fusion. I want to know every emotion that you feel whenever you look at his beautiful face. Let me know in the comment section below. Tell me everything. What do you feel about this fusion? Oh my god, Shayla, please. This artwork kills my soul. You did a wonderful job. This is by far the creepiest fusion I've ever seen in my 3 years of doing Pokemon fusion videos. And I'm being absolutely honest here. What do you think of Mr. Oma Mime? Or anime, or... Anyway, those are all the fusions that I have for you today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let's see if we can hit that goal. At the time this video goes up, I will be streaming, but if you happen to watch it a lot later, just click the link anyway and just see if I'm streaming or not. Because I'm going to try to stream a lot more consistently as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Here are my social links. You could follow me there if you wanna. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.